Hey y'all, welcome to the Better in 10 Minutes show. My name is Janice Dorr. Nice to meet you. If this is your first time on here, if you are a listener that has been listening, welcome back. I am your host. I'm the voice behind this podcast. And I'm also the CEO and founder of Janice Sheree LLC. And this podcast is one of the services that we offer as a mental wellness company. Y'all, I'm so excited to talk to you today about something that has just been on my mind. Because it's been a struggle for me lately. Well, I won't even say lately because I don't know if you can say lately when it's been years. So it's been a struggle for me for a while. But I want to talk to you about it because I want us all to get better together. And maybe you've already mastered it and you're like, girl, I don't need help with this. I got this one. And that's okay. But for those who need to walk through this beautiful way to start our mornings. Learning how to start our mornings with some positivity, getting a positive start to our mornings. If you want some tips on how to do that, then keep listening because that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Now, let me just say that it hasn't always been a struggle for me to start mornings with a positive start. That hasn't been a struggle for me always because I used to start my mornings early. I used to wake up more early, grab my coffee, grab my Bible, grab my journal, and just spend hours reading God's word, spending time with God, telling God about my day, about my frustrations, about things that I'm struggling with, things that I'm still doing that I know I shouldn't be doing and still doing them, and just being completely honest with God about who I am, where I am, and this life that he has blessed me to live. That was my mornings for a long time, like years. I would wake up early, grab my coffee, and that's how I would start my mornings. But I was trying to pinpoint when I began to struggle. And at first I was like, I often say, when I became a mommy, I began to struggle with getting up early in the morning. But honestly, I believe it began in 2020. And it's simply because I got off routine. I got off schedule. I had more of a lackadaisical schedule. I wasn't really committed to much. I was just getting up, going for walks with my husband, eating breakfast, cooking breakfast, having slow mornings, Netflix-filled days, watching going to the internet clubs, and I mean, it was a rough time, but it was a creative time, and people really used their creative skills. And so just, doing the Facebook Live clubs and listening to the music with people and trying to find the positive in what we were walking through, which was a very scary time because we didn't know what was going on, and we didn't know how long it would last, and we didn't know the future impacts of what we were dealing with in that time. And it kind of knocked me off routine. It took that habit, and I never kind of took it back. I kind of just kept walking through. And for a long time, to be honest with you, I struggled to get back on schedule. I struggled to get back into the routine of, okay, we're going back to regular life. We're going back to a life where we have to have this schedule, this routine. Now, I will say that also becoming a mommy did contribute to this because sometimes I didn't know when my baby was going to sleep, don't know when my toddler is going to sleep. And so when she sleeps, I want to capitalize on that time and sleep as well. Yes, I probably should be up cleaning up or doing something else, but your girl likes sleep. I don't know if I've told y'all that before, but I enjoy sleep. I enjoy getting my rest, and I think it's best for everyone if I got my rest. I'm not a nice person when I am not rested. I'm laughing because sometimes my husband's this really affectionate person, and sometimes he wants to come in the house, and I'm taking like an afternoon nap or something after I've gotten off work, and he wants to come in the house and let me know he's there, and he wants to give me a kiss. And sometimes I don't know if you guys have seen that lion when that lion is in full attack mode, when the male lion comes over and tries to like nudge or kiss the lion when they're sleeping, but that's a depiction of who I am if you try to wake me up. God's still working on me, so that's where I am. But I do want to get better with my mornings. I'm not saying with my naps or waking me up, let me get my rest. But I want to get better with my mornings, and I want us to get better with our mornings. I can remember just one of the memories growing up is my mom with her lamp on early in the mornings, reading her Bible, reading her devotional, and seeing her start her mornings with in a positive way, with a positive start, was really influential for me. Really influential for how I began to do my mornings like that prior to 2020. Why I began to start my mornings early like that, and I just enjoyed that quiet time. It's something about it. And even now, when I get the notion to get up early and get started, I get so much done in that quiet time when everyone is still sleeping. Literally by midday, I have done everything that I need to, and I have the rest of the day to myself. I think one of my struggles is that because nighttime is that quiet time for me with a toddler, I want to watch the shows and stay up late with my hubby and talk about something, watch shows, whatever it may be, like I'm catching up on things. By the way, I'm watching The Ultimatum South Africa right now. I don't know if you guys are watching that, but it is good, and if you want to talk about it with me, let me know. Send me a message, answer on Spotify, and let me know if you're watching it and what you're thinking about it. Let's have a discussion. But I'm watching that right now, and it's one of the things that I do for my mental wellness is to just be present with my hubby when we have that quiet time. Find a show that we love, that we can chat about, that we can laugh about, and really just have some downtime and present moments there, because we don't have to be serious and structured with everything. But that is also why a lot of times I'm asleep in the mornings until I have to get up. But have you ever heard of the Millionaire Morning? Millionaires have a routine for their mornings. They believe that every minute counts. And so they have a routine in their mornings where they're getting up, they are meditating, they're exercising, they're eating a nutritious breakfast. They are making sure that they are doing any work maybe that they didn't get done the night before. They set aside a few minutes for that. They're doing a hobby, reading, listening to a podcast, and then they're doing something that will positively feed them for 5 to 10 minutes to get them starting and moving into their day. That is what millionaires are doing in their mornings. Some millionaires are waking up at 4 a.m., some at 5 a.m., a lot of them between the hours of 4 to 6 a.m. and getting started with their mornings. Why? Because they believe that this helps them to be more productive, more creative, more positive. It helps them to nurture their mental wellness, their body, their spirit before they get started with what they know will be more than likely a stressful day because of all the things they have to handle and manage in that day. I was intrigued by that. I am intrigued by this Millionaire Morning, and I won't be getting up at 4 a.m., but I'm still intrigued by it because I believe truly that how we start our mornings will truly impact the trajectory of our day. I also want to encourage you to figure out a routine for your mornings. Maybe you're getting up 10 minutes early and starting your mornings. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says that we must decide the type of person that we want to be, and then we must prove it through small wins. And I believe that each of us saying that we want to start our mornings 10 minutes earlier and include some of these habits from a Millionaire Morning: exercise, hobbies, whatever it may be, eating a nutritious breakfast, meditation, prayer, devotional, or journaling, including that for just 10 minutes in that morning and seeing how it changes our lives proves to ourselves that we truly want to start our morning in a productive and positive mindset, and we want to see those benefits in our life. I hope that this has been helpful. I hope my stories have helped you to laugh today, and I hope your mindset is better. I hope I've shifted your mindset from worse to better in these 10 minutes. Have a great day.